All right, the S Corporation. This is another type of company that you can form in the United States. It's referred to as the S Corp. The S Corporation and the C Corporation have a lot in common. The major difference between the S Corp and the C Corp is that the S Corp receives special treatment from the IRS. And what that means is that you file an election with the IRS and you get what's called pass-through taxation. Much like a limited liability company that also has pass-through taxation. What pass-through taxation means is that the corporation's profits are not taxed by the IRS. However, profits may flow through the corporation to individuals, in which case they are taxed like they would be on an individual level for income or what have you. But pass-through taxation is the key difference between an S Corp and a C Corp. And that means, again, that the corporation's taxes are not, profits are not taxed. However, the S Corp, you can also sell shares. Other than that, everything is very much like a C Corporation. Same governance rules. You might have board of directors meetings, take minutes. So very similar to a C Corp. However, there are some big differences between an S Corp and a C Corp that are important in terms of equity financings. Number one, you can only have 100 or fewer shareholders, and those shareholders can only be individuals, estates, or trusts. That's important because that doesn't include other corporations, for example. Also, they can only have one class of stock, and that means no preferred stock. And preferred stock is, of course, often preferred by equity investors. So you can't have preferred stock inside of an S Corp. Also, you can't have foreign investors. It's important to note that not only are they limited and you can only have one class of stock, but you can't have anyone overseas buying shares. So when you kind of look at those things in total, you'll start to notice that the S Corp in this case is not common when you're anticipating equity financings. And that should make sense because there are some limitations around how you would have to execute those equity financings.